Good afternoon. I am Surabhi Sada.
And I am Saurav Kumar.
And you are watching Citycast Bangalore.
Welcome to the first edition of the Citycast, where we bring you news from the city. We begin with how Baneghatta Road is proving risky for pedestrians as well as motorists. Our Citycast reporter Surabhi Sada tells us more on this issue.
Police data shows till August 2022, 18 accident cases have been registered on the Baneghatta Road alone. Pedestrians say they have no space for walking as footpaths are damaged. The motorists too are having a tough time due to the poor condition of the roads.
Construction, the road have been narrowed down. We face very difficulty in crossing road.
The ongoing Baneghatta metro work, which was started 4 years ago, has led to digging of roads and broken footpaths. BMRCL say they are taking care of the roads that come in their vicinity.
The roads are damaged at certain places, but now our people have laid down very good roads.
According to a report released by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, in 2019, Bengaluru saw the third highest number of road accidents. Baneghatta contributed a total of 35 registered cases in the same year. Experts believe that the problem lies with the improper city planning.
Master plan anta ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ BBMP ಇಂದ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ರೋಡ್ ವೈಡನಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ರೋಡ್ ವೈಡನಿಂಗ್ನ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಇಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು 2015ಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ರೋಡ್ ವೈಡನಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
According to BMRCL, 50% of metro work on Baneghatta Road is yet to be completed. Surabhi Sada, Citycast, Bengaluru. Many Bangalore residents are finding snakes in their houses. Our reporter Paridhi Jain tells us why snakes are looking for cover.
According to PFA Wildlife Rescue and Conservation Center, there is an increase in rescue of reptiles by 37.5%. In Bengaluru, the most common snake responsible for human fatalities is cobra, followed by Russell's viper and crate.
बड़ा सांप बहुत आ रहा है गेट से नीचे इधर.
According to experts, we are providing food and shelter to snakes in the form of food waste, which attracts rodents.
जोन में काम करता हूँ, सो मेरे को लास्ट ईयर ने 15 से 20 कॉल्स आता था, अभी क्या हो गया, सो कॉल्स बढ़ गया है.
Also, green cover is decreasing and development in Bengaluru is happening fast.
The biggest problem will be the habitat distractions. So they have encroached their habitat and you have to deal with them. So the only way I see is coexistence.
Experts say that there is no way we can get rid of them as they have been here for millions of years. With more information, we will have less fear and coexistence will be possible. Paridhi Jain, Citycast, Bengaluru.
We find that city has many e-toilets that are inaccessible. People are hesitant to use the e-toilets because of the fear. Our reporter Ishan tells us why.
People are hesitant to use e-toilets because they are not clean. BBMP installed almost 170 electronic toilets around the city, but out of these only 50% work. A survey by Jangra shows Bangalore has 478 public toilets, meaning there is only one public toilet for 25,000 citizens.
Most of the time, most of them are closed. It's not being regularly maintained properly, so I haven't had an occasion to use.
People are afraid of getting locked in the e-toilets due to the presence of multiple buttons, which is confusing. The Solid Waste Management Cell of BBMP says the operating instructions are written in both English and Kannada everywhere the e-toilets are installed. BBMP has given the maintenance contracts on a 5-year basis for the operation and maintenance of the toilets. However, there is a problem with contracts.
Lack of operations and the maintenance on the part of the service provider because in Kannada his payment is also stuck up.
Citizens think that having e-toilets is beneficial for them because when away from home, they travel long distances to avail pay and use restrooms, paying ₹10 every time. On the other hand, e-toilets are for free. Ishan Rathi, Citycast, Bangalore.
Right after the break, we look at the increase in cybercrime cases in Bangalore City. Welcome back. You are watching Citycast Bangalore. There is an increase in cybercrime cases in Bangalore. Fraudsters are using new techniques every year. Citycast reporter Saurabh Kumar tells us more on what causes the increase.
Bengaluru cybercrime police say phishing attacks in the city have increased. Phishing is when people get a call and are tricked into divulging sensitive information. In such cases, they are mostly asked for OTPs on the phone. The pending cybercrime cases have increased by 20% from 2020 to 2021.
किसको भी ये OTP नहीं बोलना है क्योंकि तो हमारा 10,000 गया
In several cases, criminals are not located in the same state. According to the police, there should be a mechanism of cooperation between police of different states to help in investigation. Experts say people need to be more aware in this digital world.
The only thing that is responsibility right now of the government, of the schools and individuals are to learn themselves how to manage even before getting into the being a user of that particular technology or gadget. So awareness is the only way.
Police say each year cybercriminals come up with different tactics to dupe people of money. In 2022, financial frauds through Instagram hacking have become prominent. They hack an Instagram account and then use it to get money from relatives on the pretext of an emergency. Saurav Kumar, Citycast, Bangalore. Women tennis player in the Karnataka have fewer opportunities. Our Citycast reporter Rhythm finds out more on the same.
3 international men's tennis tournaments were conducted this year, yet none held for women so far. Women have fewer opportunities as there are less number of tournaments funded for them.
And basically you have to fund yourself and it got really expensive. I don't think I have received any financial support.
According to Tanisha Rohira, a retired tennis player, a basic tennis tournament starts from $15,000 and goes up to $100,000. In order to get funds, the association needs to first approach sponsors. They are not providing funds as Indian tennis does not have viewers.
Very expensive game, so we need a lot of support from the government.
Some of the best academies in India charge a lot to train players, starting at $80,000 per month, making it difficult for the players from middle class to access such academies.
Our associations or Indian tennis in general should do is maybe have good grassroots programs, go to villages, find kids who are interested in playing tennis, women who are interested in playing tennis, and fund them for their basic training.
Experts say finding female players financial backing is necessary for their inclusion. Rhythm Sharma, Citycast, Bangalore. Optical fiber cables are an eyesore. Astha Khade tells us why.
The cables on the street of MG Road were lying on footpath and regular pedestrians were complaining that they might fall because of it, and also how it affects the visual appeals of the city.
This road makes for some quite human, for some work stuff. So first, this looks it is scary to look at it. Like when it's raining, it seems like we can't go near it or something, or some people might fall.
In 2013, BBMP had formed a 10-member committee to inspect and estimate the number of illegal cables in the city. They estimated that 90% of cables were illegal in Bangalore.
BBMP से permission मतलब BBMP outside कुछ नहीं डालते ना, building to building डालते हैं, building owner से बात करते हैं.
We design projects which doesn't have overhang cables. Usually we put them underground. Actually, that is the best recommended.
Dangling cables not only spoil the visual appeal of a city but also pose a huge risk to its pedestrians. Astha Khade, Citycast, Bangalore.
That brings us to the end of the bulletin.
For more such stories, check out www.citycast.in. Until then, subscribe and keep watching Citycast Bangalore.
This is Saurav.
And this is Surbhi Sada signing off.